Don't move. We have a great match coming up next. We have a real fan favorite versus
fucking ready.
You don't want to miss it.
He was like, whatever. Like, really? I don't think that's your response, but okay. Then he goes, I don't mean to bother you, but would you mind lighting my cigarettes?
Light your cigarette, buddy.
That's how we gonna do it? I was like, no, I'm not lighting a fucking cigarette, man. He's like, no, you don't understand. It's the Sabbath, and I am not allowed to make fire on the Sabbath. I was like, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, little boy. You think I'm stupid? You just told your friends, watch me get the black dude to light my cigarette. You think I don't know what's going on here? Get out of my face, little boy. I left. I went upstairs. I was so mad that I was thinking about it, retracing the steps. And then I thought about what he said. He was like, make fire. I Googled it. Not at all. Apparently, Jews are not allowed to make fire on that. I didn't fucking know that.
Making his way to the ring.
So now I feel like an asshole because I fucked up first contact.
Weighing in at 260
So now every Saturday I walk around my neighborhood with lit cigarettes just trying to make up.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here. You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here. And a win here would go a long way in proving he's as good as he says he is.
Sounds like you're doubting him, Cole. Let me tell you something. You never want to doubt this guy. Trust me.
I am a different type of Negro.
I'm not good.
I really am, man. I just, like, I would have been a horrible slave. Like, I learned that about myself. I'm telling you, man, like, I mean, I would have been optimistic on the way over because I'm a Libra. You know what I mean? I might have been like, you know, maybe they just mad because it's a long trip, you know? They do have a lot of people to care for. It can be frustrating. But the minute we got over here, man, and they were like, all right, you gotta go pick that cotton. I'd be like, are you out of your mind? In this fucking heat? You got an umbrella, you want me, I'm not picking no fuck. They'd be like, well, I'm about to beat you. I'm like, well, 8 feet. Just like a slave master, don't know how to use your words. Take the breath. Let's talk about it for a second. What if I pick at night? Is that a thing? Is that on the agenda? It's a good crowd. A lot of white folks laughed at that slavery joke. A lot of white folks laughed at that slavery joke. America is changing.
My hair drying.
I'm sorry, I just got here. You judgy motherfuckers. They're like, here we go! The most popular fucking audience there. Where you from? Something crazy. Okay. India. Oh, that's not bad. I had an Indian dude tell me to go back to my country. How crazy is that shit, yo? We got into it with a thick-ass Indian accent. We was at the fucking gas station, and I went to come in, and he went to come in.
And guys, we're ready to get this match started. As we get started, let me say that every time I'm in this arena, I can't help but think back to December 1998 when Mick Foley won his first WWE Championship.
He just put curse words in. Like, I know this is a curse word. I'm gonna say it. He's like, I am fucking myself. Like, who are you really mad at, though? I thought this was an argument between us. Now you're just taking it on yourself. You're selfish. You are selfish.
How about we touch on Finn Balor a bit? It'll be interesting to see how he plans to get it done. What do you think?
Listen, this could go either way. Now, I'm not a patient man, but even I know. We'll just have to wait and see how this plays out.
They ride right
All I can say is he definitely looks the part, and sometimes that helps, believe it or not.
I'm like, how you gonna just assume I'm going to Brooklyn? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I am, but you gotta let me say it first. I am from Brooklyn.
Casasono is on the
It
attack
makes me
now.
mad because they being stereotypical, but I'm going to Brooklyn. So it's like, fuck, now should I be mad? I don't know. God damn it. Racism is so confusing.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor. To be expected, though, it's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
That's what you do when you live on an island. Like, I don't know if you guys know.
He hits the belly-to-back suplex.
course we want to go frolic, you know. Don't say have some frolic shoes on. Are you ready to frolic before you? And then we just go off and frolic on the beach.
Just carrying the opposition here.
But you can't carry your opponent all day. You gotta make them move eventually.
That was us. They never paid.
They never did.
They never paid us, yo. You just see yourself on TV like, oh shit, I'm on TV. How the hell did that happen? I was just frolicking.
Look, Cassano is on the attack now.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
He gets him with a reversal.
That's the only thing I can come up with, because that's
Just look at this man. He's all business.
He decided that
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here. A brutal slam changes the entire complexion of this match. That strike definitely found its target.
We moved to East New York, Brooklyn at the time, the worst neighborhood in America. Yeah.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
No question
I'm not saying
about it,
worse,
Cole.
like, you know how like when white girls get upset, like, this is the worst. I'm not using it. I'm not using it in white girl context. What I'm saying
business.
is that they had a bad neighborhood competition. And they scoured the entire nation of America, how big this fucking country
Everyone
is.
knows the Irish
And they
are
went
about as
all the
tough
way
as
to
they
the other
come.
side and
Still
came
trying
back.
to get back to his feet here.
Y'all
clearly in a
doing
bad way
something
right
special
now.
over here, boys. Yeah,
He's in a tough
damn.
spot here, Corey.
If you want to know how
If
bad
he
my
doesn't get
neighborhood
up,
is,
it's gonna
there's
get
a
a lot
documentary out
tougher.
actually right now on Netflix called The Seven
He is a one-man gang in there.
He's not getting up.
You can't like his chances right now.
Like when we got there, I looked at my father. I was like, you know, you could have just filled up that hole. Because I don't even know what this
Is that it? Is it over?
It was the type of neighborhood where you can get robbed by somebody you know.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's when you know you live in a shitty neighborhood when you're walking down the street.
He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole.
You live upstairs.
Buenas noches.
Don't be weird in the hallway from now on.
He's looking for the win.
He's like, shut up, man. Don't talk to me while I'm at work.
The pinfall. And the victory.
That was his job. That's where I grew up. I don't live there anymore. I live in my place now. I hope they stay. I'm getting comfortable now, right? Because we have a bad habit of leaving as soon as we show up. As soon as that fucking black family pop out,
Here is your winner, Cassius Ohno.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
Yeah, Jews don't run from nobody. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jews. You yell at them, they be like, well, here. I guess we're just going to be yelling every fucking day. That's what's going to happen. Because I'm not going anywhere. I know they ain't running from me, man.
Going to be a tall order for the next match to live up to its billing, but I'm optimistic. Put down that remote, stay a while.
One night you went to sleep, it was a nice Jewish neighborhood. You wake up in the morning, I'm in the bodega. That can fuck with you like, wait a minute, you know what I mean? So they don't say shit, I try. I'll be like,
Don't move. We have a great match coming up next.
I'm always a little anxious with these ladder matches. The human body is not built to fall from those kind of heights.
I was excited, man. I was like, it's finally happening. 2 years. 2 years I've been here. Finally, like the first time.
So today is going to be
These teenagers
68.
came up to me. I guess they were being rebellious. They were like, we'll talk to him. And I had been practicing, so I was ready. I, you know, you gotta only get one time to make a good first impression, right? So I'm like, well, let's go. So he comes up to me like, excuse me, sir. I was like, shalom, my brother.
He said, what?
Shalom, my brother.
I was fucking ready. He was like, whatever. Like, really? I don't think that's your response, but okay.
Making her way to
There you
the
go.
ring
I don't mean to
from
bother you.
Pacific Islands, Tamina.
Uh-oh. Here comes Tamina.
Uh-oh is right, Cole. Tamina looks like she's on a mission
Like, no, I'm
tonight.
not lighting a fucking cigarette, man. He's like, no, you don't understand. It's a Sabbath.
But her opposition here tonight is incredibly dangerous and simply cannot be overlooked.
Agreed. But I don't think she's overlooking anybody, Cole.
You think I'm
That's not the
stupid?
kind
You
of
just told your
competitor
friends
she
watch me
is.
get the black dude to light my cigarette. You think I don't know what's going on here? Get out of my face, little boy. I left. I went upstairs. I was so mad that I was thinking about it. And then I thought about what he said. He was like, make fire. So I Googled it. Turns out he was not not at all. Apparently Jews are not allowed to make fire on Saturday. I didn't fucking know that. But now I feel like an asshole because I fucked up first contact. So now every Saturday I walk around my neighborhood with lit cigarettes just trying to make up. Thank you guys.
Or like this one. Oh, you wait. Oh, she's funny, baby. She got her fat ass up off that floor. She's so relaxed. She's like, oh, you going to the kitchen? You cooking that?
And her opponents. First,
I
from
got all
Dallas,
attention.
Texas.
50 years. Look at all that. Don't forget the cooking. I did get us a baby bottle afterwards.
And from Osaka, Japan, the WCW Women's World Champion, Asuka.
The Empress of Tomorrow making her way to the ring.
I don't know about all that tomorrow stuff, Michael, but she sure seems to be making an impact today.
And Byron, this match will undoubtedly go a long way in proving which competitor is the premier force in the women's locker room.
And because of that, Michael, I'm willing to bet all the other women are surrounding the monitors in the back right now, getting ready for this one.
The road's busy almost at all times in the day. Yeah. Tomorrow I gotta mail those earrings out for sure.
The contest will be fought under traditional WWE triple threat rules. Well, that was an oxymoron. There's nothing traditional about a triple threat match.
Guys, I'm interested to see if any alliances get formed here tonight, or if it truly will be one-on-one-on-one.
And can you believe that impact? Huh? A big win here, if she can just pull it down. Not much time. Well, that rocked her all right. Whoa, look out. Here's Tamina, clears the ladder. Here's Tamina, can she pull it down? Come on, pull it, pull it. Here she goes again. And a powerful forearm. Tamina now in defensive mode. Got to be careful this doesn't turn into a 2-on-1 assault.
Yeah, but I wouldn't counter out yet. Any one of these three women can win this match.
But it's still early here, guys. It's going to take a whole heck of a lot more than this to keep her down.
Asuka with the offense. The breaker doing some damage.
Nice job by Asuka.
Look at Asuka stalking her.
She's not too anxious to get up.
Yeah, that suitcase back there.
Look at how high she got on that one. Wow.
That's where it has all of this.
She's starting to take a beating. She might want to think about taking a breather and letting the other two women go at it for a while.
And this will absolutely hinder her chances of effectively climbing that ladder moving forward, Cole.
It's been quite the back-and-forth battle for these women, guys, and I'm willing to bet that's the way it's going to be the rest of the way.
Well, that was some reversal by Tamina. Tamina is not someone to take lightly. Up and away. I guess she's so close right now. She just has to pull it down.
Almost out of time.
The ascent begins. And now she's taking it to her right on top of the ladder.
Now that's showing the world that you're not afraid of anything.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Not an ideal position. I don't think there's an area on that back that's not suffering right now. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
I'm tired of trying to please ladies. I'm fat and I know it.
The super kick. No doubt about that one.
She's having a hard time getting back to her feet, guys.
Well, she's absorbed a lot of punishment so far tonight.
See.
Like, what is this? I can't even get
Here we go.
She got cut off her.
All white people want to make
Victory
noise. White
is
people
within
make
her
noise.
grasp right now, guys.
What are you doing?
No, I'm so sick of y'all. I don't know what to do with myself. I moved to a white
We've got
neighborhood.
a climber.
I did not know
The
that
fight
white
has continued atop the ladder, guys.
Turning back
my
down.
damn house. Every might get up and look at it too.
Look at her here. She's got her hands on it, but can she pull it down?
Now you got to finish the job.
For some reason, when I'm jogging, I'm running
Look
from
at her
crime
go.
scene.
She's taking a while to get up here.
I was just thinking the same thing, Michael. Now we have Ember Moon on the attack.
Yeah, I knew y'all was a lot of people, not that many cars outside.
She has to be in pain from her neck all the way down to her tailbone. Slip from the grass, and down you go.
There's always somebody home in somebody's Spanish house.
Yep.
How you gonna break in with somebody looking at you? I used to be in Houston, Texas. This story is just incredible.
Heads up the ladder. Well, Puma, this match is over. Getting closer. Hands just slipped off it there. Here's Tamina. Well, she certainly doesn't appear to have a fear of heights.
One of these competitors is going to regret climbing that ladder, Cole.
We've got a climber. She gets her with a vicious chop. Here we go. She doesn't care where she is. She's going right at her.
Oh, man, that's not very smart.
Action progressing. She can win this thing right here.
Finish what you started. Come on.
Byron, can she even get back to her feet?
More importantly, does she even know where she is right now?
She's up to something. She's taking the fight high above the ring.
Not sure this was the best idea, but it makes for some dramatics, that's for sure. Nobody's pulled ahead here yet, guys, but as we all know, the complexion of a ladder match can change in an instant.
And a powerful forearm. Now that's striking with pinpoint accuracy. You can't take too many of those. Man, that's gotta
He's in his
hurt.
40s and
Not so fast, my
he's
friend.
young as hell. He got Botox.
Oh, she's not getting up.
Just pin her. This match is over.
He look.
Inside the ring now.
He looks young as hell.
Up the turnbuckle goes Tamina. Going for the big what a splash.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
The ascent begins. Here's Tamina. You have to like your chances here. Close. I wouldn't be at all surprised if she doesn't get up here, guys.
Yeah, this might just be the end of the line for her.
Tamina scores the victory.
shea butter keep you looking 35. I'm my oil game shop. I want to get the smell of the beach. Yeah, it's a wrap on him right there, Playboy.
Here is your winner, Tamina.
Decisive victory here in this triple threat match.
Simply put, she wanted it more than the other two did tonight.
But tonight is your night. Let them know why you deserve to be here.
Ladies, you gotta take care of yourself, ladies, because y'all tripping, man. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, ladies. I don't understand it.
The next match has all the makings of a great one. Get ready for some WWE.
Y'all ass still coming up missing. Men are never missing. You ever that?
Stay right here because up next we have a championship match. We have the family versus the Usos next.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Because for some reason, when somebody grabs us that we don't know, I don't know what it is about men. You grab me, I don't know you. It's a innate nature. All we gonna do is get your goddamn hands off me. It's easy. Women, y'all come up missing in broad daylight. What's going on? Is somebody walking up to get in the car? Where are we going? Wherever you going, it ain't good because you in the trunk. When have you ever been in the trunk and say, man, when I get out this trunk, it's gonna be popping? Let me tell y'all something, man. I read the paper every day. And ever since the recession, in USA Today it said the rate of suicide has gone up. I know this has nothing to do with my people, because we don't let bills kill us.
You don't let bills kill us?
I've never seen a bill that's going to make me kill myself. My life didn't be $3 trillion. All I'm going to do is call people, hey, I'm going to send y'all something Thursday. I don't know what Thursday is going to be, but it's going to be Thursday when you get it. I don't even think about killing myself. That's crazy. Black people don't think about killing themselves. That's insane because we know things. I'm not going to shoot myself in the head. You know why? Because bullets hurt. I'm not going to cut my wrist. You want me to cut me in front of me? Are you crazy? Hell no. And I ain't jumping off shit. What if I jump and change my mind? I'd tear the whole side of a building up. I didn't jump on it. Why are you on that building? Because I changed my mind. You know, you gotta be confident about your life. You know who the most confident people in the entire world are? Little white kids.
Little white kids.
You ever see little white kids in the grocery store? They wear whatever they want to wear. They wear all their favorite shit at the same time. Little white kids in the grocery store got on all their favorite shit at the same time.
They sure do.
Spider-Man pajamas, rain boots, backpack, fireman helmet. And they come up to you and tell you, sir, I ain't having a time in my life.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Wait a minute. We need to get some order back to this.
This is the champion's advantage at play, Cole.
All right, it's time to kick this thing off. Oh, God. That was hitting the nail right on the head. If he takes many more of those, he's going to get lit up like a Christmas tree.
What's your name, Chief? Sam. Ladies and job like you, Sam. You go do something like this. You come in, Johnny, girl, they gonna say it.
Nice move.
Why not? Because I am ugly. To say nothing, say, ladies, when the last time ugly dude tried to talk to you?
Not every move is designed to get the fans off their feet. Let's take a moment to talk about Blackwell. What in your opinion can we all expect from him tonight?
I know the champ's formidable, but my money's on the challenger here. Always good to get some fresh blood at the top, and I expect that transfusion to take place right here.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
You want something to drink? Get your little ugly ass out my face. Get your little ugly ass. Because women say stuff like that to me. Get your little ugly ass out my face. You had to walk 15 minutes later. He's smiling little ugly ass right between you and your girl. Anybody want that drink? Well, fellas, you cannot let women make you feel like you are
Grounded by the flesh.
Women are cheating, fellas. They get together in little groups. Little groups like this. Having sex parties. Buying vibrators that you can't compete with. I don't know what part of Africa you're from.
Jimmy Uso turned his back on his friends and the WWE Universe a long time ago. Dressed in all black, Jimmy's a ruthless rule breaker who doesn't care what anyone has to say about him or his actions.
Now they got a new vibrator.
He's focusing on the face now.
A new vibrator. Let me tell you the features of it. It goes deep. It turns. And it vibrates.
Jimmy Uso beginning to look a little weak out there. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him.
Why he's still in the match at this point is beyond me, guys. Maybe he forgot it's a tag team match. I don't know. There's got to be some explanation.
Somehow has to, and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
I like to consider the Usos close friends. Jimmy's conduct since the inaugural SmackDown Tag Team title tournament in 2015 has been less than becoming. The saddest part is, Jimmy Uso doesn't care who he hurts along the way.
I think people who complain about Jimmy Uso's change in attitude are just jealous. They're jealous that Jimmy Uso had the intelligence and the courage to realize that the WWE Universe will turn on you in a heartbeat. Well done, Jimmy Uso.
We're gonna keep this thing going. Representing Baton Rouge. I want y'all to get up my man, D-Lane.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
Just look at this man. He's all business. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Glad to be here, man. I'm a Southern boy. Yes, I am.
Ill-advised move.
Yes, Louisiana. I'm out in California now, doing my California thing.
He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
Got me a white girl.
Perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole.
Hey, you don't know what the fuck I'm going through. I love my white girlfriend. She's amazing. She's a model. 5'10", 4'8", 3'9", 6'. Shit!
Yeah, he's got some magic working, that's for sure.
Shit. Don't judge me, sister.
Uso
My wife is
about to
black.
lock it in.
Here's
Here's a chance.
Momentum is fully in the corner of Jey Uso now.
Listen, man, I need two people to help me get it. We're in a recession, you understand? This way, man. You feel like I was no, he said it like you wanted to, okay. So you don't know what they say about black men is true. We have no idea what they say about black men. They'll fuck your credit up. That's exactly. Yes, they will. I didn't even know my credit was at. What my 700 credit score? The 700 or yet? 700? 700. Okay, I started too high. Looking for a 430. Anybody got a 430? That's the range right there. I like that. I didn't even know my credit was in ruin. I had no idea.
Your winner,
I went to go test drive a
and
new
the
car. They ran my credit, came back and took the keys to my own car.
They took the keys to his own car. That's how bad his credit was. That's funny too.
DC.
I went to go buy a new car and they ran my
And
credit.
Jey Uso is the one to put this one away for the team.
Let's not overcomplicate things. This business is simple. It's all about wins and losses.
Representing Kappa Alpha Psi, all my Greeks, I want to see y'all together tonight, this whole weekend. Omegas, Alphas, Sigmas, all the females, all the AKAs, all the
Here
Deltas.
we go, the main event.
Yeah, man, this really magnificent. How long have you worked here? 3 years.
Don't move, we have a great match coming up next.
We have Charlotte
versus a formidable opponent.
Who will reign supreme?
Didn't even know, and boom, it's just like fortuitous. Ooh, that's a good word. Fortuitous. That's a good word. It's like that record. I don't know. You want me to go Google it?
I landed in Vegas. I landed over right by Planet Hollywood. I walked on the strip. I parked my car and I looked around. And I remember saying this. I remember saying one day, my name is going to be in those lights. I remember saying it. I ain't even got a job at this time. I'm in Vegas because I had a dealing trade. I could deal. I started off at the lowest casino
He started
on the
working
strip.
doing
The dude
this.
said, hey, man,
Yeah,
you hang around this casino 2 more years, you can ready to move up to the strip. I said, 2 years? He obviously don't know me. Dealing. Damn, I'm now in the wind. I tell my buddy, I'm gonna go gambling today. So we go down to Planet Hollywood and play that gamble. I win $10,000. Real shit, I win $10,000. I said, I'm gonna get out of here, man. He said, what you about to do? I said, I'm about to go quit my job. I walked
Making her way to the ring
$10,000
from the Queen City,
There's an absolutely big fight feel in the arena tonight for this one.
Yeah, and judging from the vibe here currently, it seems to me like this is the one this sold-out crowd came to see.
Not a clue. But I'm going to LA.
Guys, I don't recall the last time I saw these women more focused than they look right now.
It's a big match, Cole. To expect anything less from these women here tonight would be just plain silly.
This is not scripted. This is real. This is, I haven't seen it in years. This is
crazy. Y'all gonna make me tear up. Here's the guy. What's the right in the other hand? What's that you do? You know Russell, right? My cousin's on Russell's side. Those are punks.
Oh, that's crazy.
We in Vegas, and that's in Louisiana. Serendipity! 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 Fortuitous. Like a lot of people don't know, like I grew up in a house, no mother, no father, raised on my grandma. If you got odds like that against you,
And her opponent.
oh, you gonna break the cycle. It's broken. It's broken. I'm on the ladies' night out tour.
Trying to get my shit together, people. That's all.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And guys, I'm pretty sure I can watch these women compete each and every week.
Tickets for tonight's show in Worcester sold out in a hurry, and guys, I think the superstars in the ring right now are a lot of the reason why.
Your manager. Like if I'm living in LA, these homeless guys, you don't know, LA got some of the best
Textbook uppercut. Let's take a moment to talk about Blackwell. For those that haven't seen her, tell us what she has to do to win this one.
The spotlight can shine on everybody. I'll be curious to see who steps up and commands it here tonight.
Yeah, all I know is she can definitely make a name for herself tonight if she performs well.
What the hell are we working for?
Right.
You're supposed to work for food, you lazy bastard.
Look at this, right to the body.
Hey, kill me with that. Let me tell you why I don't feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for these homeless guys listening. When you got a group of people like Mexicans that work as hard as they
A
do.
quick finish. Can she do it? Charlotte with an easy kick out there.
Charlotte makes her daddy proud every time she steps into the ring.
Thank y'all for taking off of work. I appreciate that.
Thanks for taking off the work.
Appreciate that. Now, this is one particular guy in the homeless stand I can never feel sorry for. He's seen sometimes
Charlotte not in a good spot here, but I'd be surprised if she doesn't find a way back into
She don't have
control of this
any
thing.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
How did you do it? He said I go like this, like that, and voila!
No, she said leave it there and see you
It's
tomorrow.
amazing!
Oh,
Love
yeah,
about
here's
Mexicans. They don't
Charlotte.
think Mexicans just showed up. Mexicans been around a long time. You don't believe me? Read your Bible. Noah.
Look at her here. She's just reveling in the opportunity to make a mockery of her opponent.
That's some Mexican shit, I'm sorry. Only other Mexicans make a project that big with no co-workers. Now shit. A brother would have had questions with God. You want me to build the ark?
Blackwell not in a great way here, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
How she responds to this is going to be very important moving forward. She simply cannot let it take her out of her game plan.
Knocked it out in like 3 summers.
She's going for the cover.
Knocks it out in 3 seconds.
The math would have been talking shit. Pick that cotton, boy. We're finished, fucker.
And here comes Charlotte.
I go like these, like that, and voila!
And it's reversed.
It's Talisi.
And she delivers a lightning quick strike.
Love my Mexicans. Let me tell you something, people. You ain't party until you party with some Mexicans. Mexicans know how to party. They don't party all night long. They party all fucking month. They get it in.
Now that's how you make a statement. Let's go back and take another look.
Yeah.
Great move by her right there.
Give them back. I ain't 3D people stuck my guts up for 4 weeks. You ever wiped your ass so many times you just give up? Shit.
Fuck it.
More shit. Shit. Fuck it, I need to get in the tub.
Clearly her current offense is based on the concept of repetition. Will this be enough?
You ever sit on the toilet so long your legs fall asleep? I got restless leg syndrome. Oh shit, here comes the
You can see the confidence hoping to end it here.
Listen to me, if this sound never comes out of your ass, your ass is on fire!
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
This is a lot! Help me! I gotta pray about this. Help me,
Here's
Father,
Charlotte.
please! Get
Charlotte is going up.
in my stomach! I rebuke you, Peppers!
Charlotte is getting salt. Incredible.
That could be it, guys.
She needs to find a way to get to her feet.
Time is of the essence here too, Michael.
Figure eight from the Queen.
She can close the door here.
That ain't no fun, audience! Like a mature audience, not beautiful ladies. Ladies, since I got the reaction.
She gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Okay, well, let's ladies trying to protect the itty bitty there. No. 3 inches is enough for me.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Oh, shit, 9. Oh.
Charlotte is measuring.
8, 6, 9. I said
She's thinking about it.
9 inches. Let me just go ahead and throw this out there. If you want 9 inches from me, you want me
A little jealousy, perhaps, as she goes for the face. She's taking a while to get up here.
I was just thinking the same thing, Michael.
That's ridiculous.
Great offense by Charlotte.
I blame you guys. I blame you. Stop lying about the size of your shit. You're gonna find out it's something. Me and this chick will make it out with that cop.
Just a matter of time now before this superstar goes for the finisher. And when that happens, you can bet this one's over.
Close to getting a count out here.
This is just some strategic gamesmanship.
That is for you, boo-boo. I said, does it come on a drawstring?
Watch out. Wow, what a slam. Don't let the beauty fool you. She has power.
Loose crown raw bag. Fuck that.
She might have it.
I tell the truth. I tell ladies all the time. My shit is like Bud Light. It won't fill you up, but it'll never let you down.
What a vicious elbow attack.
Who's thirsty?
She's got the shoulders down.
They have unreal expectations. These ladies have unreal expectations. So, give the nickels up to you, and you are putting it down. As far as you know. And you hear this shit, more. Look.
Things are looking bleak for Charlotte here. This match is clearly taking it all out of her.
You can't help but think that this is the end of the road for her here tonight. I mean, she's flat out of gas on my
Gosh, crazy athleticism.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
We can. If we start at 5:55, goddamn. 6 o'clock is light outside. I did my shit. I tell ladies all the time, having sex with me is like watching the previews to a new motion picture.
She's got to find a way to get up here, guys.
That won't be easy, Michael. Given the beat,
She counters before it's too late. We're looking at complete domination here.
struggling to get upright here. Tough spot to be in at this point, Michael.
Plenty of force behind that leg drop. Been a rough night for her so far, Corey. It's going to get a lot.
She is on fire.
She's in a bad way here.
Bottom line, she's got to get up. She can't win this match on her back.
She's practically motionless right now, Corey.
And she's probably wondering what she's got herself into right about now.
That's all right. We gonna work with it. I love you ladies, man. I do, man. I think you ladies gonna get a little bit.
Not this time.
I've never seen her miss by so much. And this is all part of Charlotte's strategy.
Crack pipe, I was like, damn.
Great offense by Charlotte.
I did not mean crack.
This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good.
I'm in a relationship, man. You know, I've been trying to, you know, be a good man in my relationship, man. You know, my woman asked me the other day, she's like, hey, what's the key to
Nice job getting out of the
man,
way of that one.
I know what the key to a man's heart is tonight, okay? No, it's not food. It's not. This is what
Here
you
we
gotta
go.
do, ladies.
Back inside the ring.
Fill his stomach when it's empty and empty his balls when they're full. That's what you have to do. You like that right there? Yes, goddamn it,
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
I need ball drainage. I just found out my woman has monkey feet. You ever see that shit, fellas? You walk around the house picking up shit with her feet. You ever see that?
When she gets in attack mode, look out. This should do it right there.
Goddamn, not just that, this goddamn flow. We got macaroni and cheese. Tell these kids to pick up some of these goddamn toilets. You got monkey feet. What the fuck?
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean
the
the beginning
on my
of the
damn, my
end.
surround sound. She just come in the house and shit. Like, are you the only motherfucker in the house? Turn this shit down. Well, can you at least hand me the remote? She's like, yeah, goddammit, yeah.
There's been a lot of talk about this superstar's latest spot in the power rankings, but if you ask me, those things are overblown.
This dude.
She's having a hard time getting back to her feet, guys.
Well, she's absorbed a lot of punishment so far tonight.
She's looking at it. Warm up the buses. This one's over.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
We back in Vegas. What's up, man?
Thrown all over the ring with a strong Irish whip. It's all academic from here. Charlotte is in trouble.
5 years ago, and you know, me seeing them, it brings a lot of joy to my heart because that's the type of person I was when I was working here. That baby, yeah, she's 11 months now. Oh yeah.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
It's tough. I'll be honest. I don't know how to deal with y'all. It's tough, man. I come into the old saying, right? I tend to take it out the car.
Despite having an impressive spot in this week's power rankings, I'm told this superstar isn't all concerned with things like that.
No, it's not a scam. You gotta tell
Oh, there's a knee to the face.
If you go, you will lose your bag. You don't work anymore. You stay here. I stay. I'm in the penthouse when I get out. I'm up top. That's how you that 60th floor.
Oh man, she's
gonna take
rolling
people back
now.
to knock on the door. Bellman. I'm staying there. You were out at Bellman. Hey, how you doing? It's big brother. You know, I got a chance to.
She wants it one more time.
And go do what I really love to do. You know, not everybody gets
Down with a power bomb.
I bet you feel foolish riding her off now. Charlotte is in trouble.
I'm glad I had to turn back.
She might have it.
A lot of memories back, man. Bring a lot of memories back.
That's it. It's over. It's over.
And there it is,
I
boys.
always dreamed of being on the strip, just performing and all the big lights, all the glitz and the glamour. And now I'm here performing in my hometown, Las Vegas.
I think we're at the point of this match where the finisher could be used at any moment here.
I like to do spontaneous things like take a shower. Fellas, you gotta do that. Women love that. See?
I don't know, guys. I really thought we would have seen the finisher already.
You gotta take a shower with your woman, fellas. You know, but I got a black woman. You just can't jump the fucking shower.
Take it down with a beautiful suplex. See what kind of response we get.
She's like, hell yeah, we do. Shit. I'm not about to fucking wet my
With the
shit.
spear.
That might just be the
You know, but that's
final
not my
nail.
fault.
It could be over here.
They in wastewater. You know, they make water look sexy and shit. They jump in the
There's the
shower.
pin. It's over. It's all
Put this water
over.
in there, follow me, guy. And with their hand, give you that freaky ass stare down. You don't see the stare down, fellas?
And look who's here. Look who's here.
Why not get the best seat in the house? The best view of what's going on.
You're disrespecting Corey. That's all this is about.
Mind games, Cole.
You know, sometimes you come off a hard day at work. You know, you see a woman in the kitchen, she's cooking, she's cooking and singing her ass off. What you done for me? Jesus, I never forget. And you set me free. Jesus, I never forget.
His girlfriend used her feet a lot. Grabbing stuff.
You know, fellas, we see that, you know, we go up behind and try to be all sexy to her, like, what's up, girl? Look at you, man. Look at you, sexy self. Come on. Look at you, man. She's like, get off of me, boy. What you want, boy? What? Gonna make you mess this food up, boy, what? Like, baby, let's take a shower together, girl. You are so stupid, boy. You know that? You crazy. Hurry up and go run the water, stupid. You get happy as fuck, right, fella? You taking your drawers on. She coming in with a grocery bag on her fucking head. You're like, shit! What's with the fucking grocery bag on your damn head? Your head smell like bell peppers. Hey, I am not about to mess my hair fucking with you. Let me get the fuck out of here. Where the hell are my drawers in? She like, here they go right here, boy. Get the fuck out of here. Give me my fucking drawers. Relationships are tough, man. My mother, she's backstage now. You know? I just bought my mom a new smartphone, but she's not that smart. Because she don't know how to use it, you know? Like the other night, it was like 5 in the morning. I get a picture mail on my phone. You know, I'm looking, what the hell? Send me picture mail at 5 in the morning. Man, somebody sent me a picture of their ass. That's a big ass right there.
It's his mama.
I didn't recognize the number. I said, let me call and see what the hell this is, man. 5 in the morning.
It's his mama.
Praise God.
Mama?
Mama? Like, good morning, baby. Hey, mama, did you just send me a picture of your ass? Ooh, baby, that went to you? Ooh, oh, Lord, that was for Pastor James. I'm like, oh, damn, my mama's a freak. My mama got dimples in her ass, man. Like, mama, where'd you get God's property tattooed on your ass? You know I belong to Jesus, baby. I love my mom. My mom, she actually made me join the military, man. I was in the military. I was Army Reserves. I don't know if that shit counted that, you know. I was a weekend warrior. 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year. I had to get out though, you know, I got out and you know, I still had that mentality, that drill sergeant mentality, you know. I would bust in the room and make love to my woman like a drill sergeant and shit, right? I just bust in. The doggy style! Stop position, move. Take it up! Left the side! 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 6.
This nigga's stupid.
Get that freaky shit. I love freaky sex, man. I do. Man, fellas, you gotta go down on your woman. If you don't, you will fuck around and lose your woman, fellas. I'm telling you. I like doing that shit. But ladies, y'all got to do your part too. You got to watch this shit. You will fuck around and lose your man. Because now, you know, you guys don't always come to the bed smelling all fresh shit all the time. You know, sometimes y'all come to the bed smelling like Jack in a Box, 2 monster tacos and shit. Like, can I get a quesadilla with this shit?
That's nasty.
But ladies, y'all gotta do it too. We love it, man. I love oral sex. You know, but see, women, you guys gotta do that shit. Like, white women, you guys actually like doing it. You know, it's like a hobby for you guys. You want me to suck your dick? Why bring it over here? Get that dick out of here. You wanted it, I sucked it, now get out of here. See, black women, you guys will do it, but you'll do it just to shut your man the fuck up. You sick of this motherfucker hassling you about this shit. You look at this dick like a visitor. Is that lint on your balls? I've been having so much fun on this tour though, man. You know, we've been going out to different places, man. We go to different clubs and all that, man. I went to a club the other night. It's a song that came on that brought my inner white boy out. Everybody in here, we all have inner white boys that just take the right song. Because sometimes you at the club, you just want to have a drink and hang out with your friends, and then a song come on and just make your ass just lose it, right?
He said the inner white boy come up. He said the inner white boy come up. What song is this?
Who knows? This is probably what you said.
Thank you guys so much. My name is Jay Reed.
Motherfucker, you dirty little chucky. Your brother is young, I don't like you in the face. Make my beat place. What's up? Talk crazy, you ain't. Your little Emma Snicker belly drill through the precipice until it comes back. Wax, that's the truth. I bet. Just saying.
To get the spot. You even took those damn toenails and back.
My name is Sarah Connor. I hunt Terminator. He's the most lethal Terminator.
What the hell happened? What the hell happened? Was it you? It was you. I'm going to come through your computer or television screen, whatever device you use, to watch Ups and Downs, and I am going to have a stern word with you. Like a week ago, wrestling was really fun, WWE was firing on all cylinders, and then we have a catastrophe of a pay-per-view, at least a catastrophe of a main event, and then we get to Raw. I don't know what's going on. Can't talk. What is going on? What is happening? I want answers, damn it. I want them now. But yes, look, we have got another Raw in the books. Don't forget, it's only the second episode. After the season premiere, we're going to start again. We've got nice new set music, commentators, and all that kind of stuff. Also, I don't remember seeing any pyrotechnics on this.
There it is. It was yesterday.
My head. My name is Simon. This is What Culture Wrestling. Let's not move down.
She be doing one of these numbers too.
So yeah, it is a down to kick off this week's show.
She be going like this though.
WWE just decided, oh man, really made a mistake. Bray Wyatt, sorry, it's correct now. Bray Wyatt or Bray Wyatt Fiend, whatever they say. Let's just all stay quiet and hope that nobody notices. It's a bit like you're a kid and you notice the time and go, oh, I'm up really late, but my parents haven't sent me to bed. Maybe if I just stay really silent, the people that gave birth to me will just forget I exist and I can stay up forever. It didn't work when you were 8 and it doesn't work now. However, there was a sign in the crowd on this night that said, I give this an up. As you know, there's a lot of bias. If you bring a sign that represents the show, you put a smile on my face and get it up.
That's cool.
Absolutely bizarre start to Raw though. Because the video was done, we cut to the
somebody at the actual WWE show clearly watches this segment, Ups and Downs, and brought a sign in that said whatever they were watching, that gets an up. So they took cracking up. He got a little snippet of it from the show. You got to see it. He doing the Ups and Downs the next day, because he does Ups and Downs the day after, every Tuesday morning, because Raw's Monday night.
And
so he was like, he said, anytime you do something like that, you know it's gonna put a smile on my face.
So he's using it.
Beaten up by Randy Orton and Baron Corbin, and for a brief second I was like, is that a fan? It's like a fan got in the squared circle, and I was like, well, I'm gonna get you, you little toe rag, because that's officially how Randy Orton speaks. But then you realise, oh no, it was Rusev. That got my attention. Caught me by surprise. WWE never does that. I like ingenuity. Give it up. As for the storyline, well, you probably already know how this went. All of a sudden, Bobby Lashley was on the big screen, and he was saying, hey, Rusev, look, I'm wearing your robe, and I'm in your room, and I'm in your house, I'm in your bed, and that also means I'm with your wife. Lana did appear on the screen as well. For some reason, WWE then started playing soft porn music. I have no idea why. Honestly, it was like, they kind of started grinding together. Hey, everybody said, you all said you wanted the Attitude Era back. You're like, we want the Attitude Era back. We missed the Attitude Era. This is the most Attitude Era storyline we've had in ages. Honestly, go back and watch Raw from the late 90s. They did this all the time. She also told us that she now owns all of their possessions and they no longer have a joint checking account, which I'm 99% is fraud, but whatever. And then her and Bobby Lashley then banged. They didn't do that. But, you know, that was the insinuation here. And Vic Josephs on commentary said, I think this is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'm sure we all did this, nodded and went, yes, Vic. Yes, it is. It did light a fire under Rusev, who then went absolutely ballistic and kicked the crap out of Orton and Corbin, and thank goodness we did that, because really, at least for me, it saved the segment. We have seen plenty of times quarterbacks get caught in situations like this, and then they also have their ass handed to them. At least here, that didn't happen to Ruru, and in fact, he looked a bit like a crazed maniac. And Randy Orton is a main event guy. Russo went out there and kicked the main event guy's behind. It eventually just ended. I don't know what to say about this. I've got to see how it plays out. At least they're allowing Bobby Lashley to have a little bit more character, which is good. Also, I really would like to know where Lana and Russo, because again it was their house, it was their residence, got their lights from. Because when Bobby Lashley turned off the lamp, the room went pitch black. Love that for my bedroom. I'd be able to sleep a lot easier. I tell you what, too, although the feud makes absolutely no sense if you did go back through it week by week, you go plot hole, plot hole, plot hole, plot hole. Lacey Evans versus Natalya in the last one, standing match, actually pretty decent. Give it up. It was a bit strange, as it went on for around about 18 minutes, which was too long, by the way, we could have shortened that, but all we saw for the majority of that time was Lacey kicking the absolute crap out of Natalya. I mean, she literally just beat her around the arena. But then when all was said and done, Natalya all of a sudden got her second wind. She powerbombed Lacey Evans from the stage through a table. That was that. Natty won. But I guess that is what WWE does a lot of the time. They look at two competitors and go, well, we don't really want either of you to lose, so somebody can take the majority of the match, but that person will then not come out for the victory. But look, it was fine. It was fun. Whatever. With that said, we do have to talk about the fact that the commentators for the second week in a row went, oh, Lacey Evans and Natalya may never fight each other again because on Friday we've got the draft. And do you know what we said the last episode of Raw? Oh, Lacey Evans and Natalya will never... You can't keep doing to that, WWE. Again, the theme of this ups and downs is we do remember. We do have brains. You can't pull the wool over our eyes like that. Down. Balance things out, though. Evans did come to the ring with a trash can that had Natalya written in pink letters. Thought that was very nice. Then from nowhere, Aleister Black was on Raw doing his whole under the dark room. And I want to find that there's more to this, so we'll get to it later. And we transition to the Street Profits, who put over that, yes, we are going to have a draft starting on Friday. And if you are a brand new watcher of wrestling, or you don't watch NXT, you will now 100% think that the Street Profits are just two dudes that hang out backstage. You have no idea they were wrestlers. We then cut to Tyson Fury, which really is kind of nuts. I know he's a bigger deal over here in the UK than he is the US, but I am from the UK, hence why it was nuts. He was talking about his appearance on SmackDown and saying, I just wanted to be there for a jolly good time, but then Braun Strowman looked at me funny, and I didn't like it, although I do appreciate I shouldn't have jumped the barrier. However, I do want an apology later, if you want an apology, and if not, Braun Strowman is going to get these hands. So we are scripting Tyson Fury now, are we? Script Tyson Fury down. Alright, cool, let's come back to this, because look, if we were going to look at WWE and pretend it is a legit sport, and everything with the Viking Raiders versus Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode was very good. Give it up. Here's the thing, it was non-title, and the reason the Viking Raiders found themselves there to begin with is because over the last few episodes of Raw, they have been beating a lot of teams, including Gallows and Anderson twice. Therefore, they had an opportunity. Here, they beat the Raw Tag Team Champions, they get their Viking experience, and that was that. And now, they have earned themselves a proper shot. That's okay, that makes sense, that has continuity, I don't get mad at it. I then cracked up because we went back to Aleister Black, and he was just naked, or at least that's how it looked. The first time we saw he had a black shirt on, and now he's taken his shirt off, but we couldn't see his bottom half, so it's like he'd just gone, whoop-de-doo, it's party time. He couldn't be bothered to wait for anybody to knock on his door, so he just said, I'm going to go to the ring, and I'm going to beat somebody up. Luckily for him, the Singh brothers were in the ring dancing, because of course they were. Alistair came out, he kicked one of them in the head, he made the other one tap out to the modified Dragon Sleeper, and that was that. Let's just keep everything crossed. This actually means every new push for Aleister Black. He's very good. I like him a lot. It's not fair that he kind of comes and goes. So let's literally do this with our fingers every time we talk about the man. Hopefully all be well. Give it up. It was then time for Braun Strowman to respond to everything that Tyson Fury had said. And for some reason, he was told to say the exact same thing. He went, well, I was just trying to have a jolly good old time. Then I saw that Tyson Fury. And when he tried to jump the barricade, I realised he was serious. So now, later on, if he does try and cross me again, he's going to get these hands. I am sick and tired of everybody getting some hands. It's not fair down. And it's another down because then we had a big recap of everything that had been going on in the world of WWE over the last 7 days. And once again, we did not mention Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins once. It was like a ghost that entered the arena and sucked it up and then span it out into the underworld. Who are you?
Who's your clone?
My orders are to kill you. The world. Like we would just forget. Imagine that. Like all of a sudden, I just forgot what I was doing, and halfway through Ups and Downs, it was like I was hosting a cooking show. Then take your sieve and take your grater and find that cheddar cheese and lovingly grate it into the sieve. I didn't bring cheese this week, but you know what cheese is. Deal with it. And we can start making this delicious dish. Running away from your problems doesn't fix anything, WWE. I mean, you could have just booked it. So Bray Wyatt came out and just destroyed the entire roster. Well, not that. I know there's some rumours that he's not medically cleared right now, but you could have done something. But no, it didn't happen. It's like at the start of the show, they thought they'd like Men in Black flashy fingered all of us. We would just not remember all this stuff happening. Now, Rey Mysterio then proves you can be booked in an angle where on paper it sounds like you're going to look weak and actually coming out looking like a right badass. He was talking about everything that had happened with Brock Lesnar and how devastated he was, but he wasn't able to protect his son Dominic. The point is, Ray sounded actually devastated here, so we had sympathy for him, we had empathy for him. That makes a damn good babyface. He even tied it in because he said Cain Velasquez was Dominic's godfather. That is why he has come to the aid of the Mysterio family to try and get revenge, because right now, Mysterio is injured. Good stuff. I liked it. More AOP promos afterwards. They're mad, they're very angry, and they're going to go beat some people up and then read a book afterwards. It was then, we have some guys, but no stories to feature them time. And that's why we had the OC taking on the Lucha House Party. But look, those 6 guys are all really talented cats. Kalisto got pinned after the phenomenal forearm by AJ Styles, and because these 3 are bad guys, then they beat up the rest of the party, including giving Dorado a Styles clash from the second one. And obviously the most important thing about all of this is that the OC's new music is still really good, although on social media, WWE has actually started to tease that they're going to break them up. And if they do, what a waste of time that would have been. Amazingly, the commentary team then spoke about Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch at Hell in a Cell. Don't forget that nothing else happened on that show. There was one match only. And this may surprise some people as well, as in terms of this evening, there was nothing wrong with it. But we did get to the Miz TV, and he was asking Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair to come on his show. Let's get it down. Because look, Becky and Charlotte did do a very good job here and kept talking about how great they've been over the last few years, and also that they had whooped all the ass at pay-per-view reacted. And they did, and they are some of the best performers in all of WWE. Miz may as well have been a chair for the amount that he featured in this segment. My 2 big takeaways, and when my heebie-jeebies come in, are that before this was over, we had Becky and Charlotte looking at each other and holding each other's belts in their faces. So you telling me that 1, we're going back to Becky and Charlotte again, which I'm pretty sure we've now done 72,622 times, but that 2, we are likely going to do it at the Survivor Series, which means once again the Survivor Series is going to be Raw versus SmackDown. In no way is WWE going to be able to, make me believe that Raw and SmackDown hate each other, when for the majority of 2019, we had a wild card Raw, but also by the time that pay-per-view comes, we've only just had the draft. It's happening Friday, it's happening Monday, which means 6 weeks later, we've got to start pretending people really care about the blue brand and people really care about the red brand. That is polyglot. Also, have we learned nothing from pay-per-view not found, because we should have done? Don't just go with the idea that you always have, listen to the fans, and do the organic thing and be happy to change on the fly. Just do something else at Survivor Series, please. Anyway, this flipped on a coin afterwards because Asuka and Kairi Sane, our brand new women's tag team champions, did come out. And as Becky Lynch rightfully said during her promo, oh yeah, Asuka beat me back in the Royal Rumble, so I would like to have this match to try and balance that. Good thing we're addressing that 10 months later. Either way, give it up. Amazingly too, the Kabuki Warriors won, which leads me to ask the question, when did we shift into a different timeline, and why was I not notified? Turns out turning people heel is the best way to succeed in WWE, but of course the ending to this was not clean. Asuka just spat more green mist in the face of Becky, and why she has started doing that, I don't know, because I think I've ever seen her do that since she arrived in the WWE. Maybe she did it down NXT sometimes, I don't know. And then Kairi Sane used her brain and got in the most devastating finisher in all of WWE, because she rolled Lynch
And she got the 1, 2, 3. That is 2 for 2 for Kairi Sane and Asuka, although of course one of those doesn't count because it happened on a pay-per-view that no longer exists. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross then ran out to try and get some revenge, which they did. Nikki Cross hit Kairi Sane with the neck breaker, and then Kairi Sane also got hit by DDT from Bliss. And are these people crazy? Do you not know what you're doing? She is an evil, bad guy pirate now. She will definitely find out where you were born. Come to your town. And then it happened. Ring the bell. Ring the bell and shout it from the rooftop. We actually did get a mention about Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins. This is what we did. We had like a little video package. It lasted 2 minutes. Then Vic Joseph went, I can't believe what we saw. The King went, I can't believe it either. And then without, like there was no pause, we went straight to say, oh, but look on the screen, it's Tyson Fury. Also, in the world of kayfabe, the last thing I saw on that pay-per-view was Seth Rollins, the #1 top guy, the good guy, the guy I meant to love, spitting up blood, and nobody on the show gave 2 hoots if he was well or not. Ridiculous. It was then hop a long time because we had Apollo Crews in the back and he was saying, oh, I've got a match against Ricochet and I'm really excited, he's my friend. The Viking Raiders then told us they were going to take on Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode for the Raw Tag Team Championships next week, which makes no sense because they could get drafted in said draft, and then what are you going to do? And then we're back to Ricochet, who said, oh, Apollo Crews is also my friend, but I will beat him as well. And then he pretended superheroes were real. Crews was dead wrong as well because those two did have a match. It lasted about 3 minutes. Ricochet hit him with a code breaker. 1, 2, 3. Onwards we go to another day. I did enjoy seeing Braun Strowman and Tyson Fury go out though, because it was just so surreal. And I like the surrealness of it, even though it wasn't perfect. Give it up. It went exactly like most of these segments do, but I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Highlight was when Braun Strowman said he was literally going to eat Tyson Fury for lunch, which would mean he would kill him, chop him up, put him in some bread, and then digest him. I mean, if that's what you want to do, Braun, great, but I'm pretty sure you're going to jail. And then Tyson Fury went like, don't eat me, pal, don't do that. However, I will beat you up. And then somewhat surprisingly, after Tyson had pushed Braun, Strowman just rammed him into the turnbuckle, and that was actually far more aggressive than I thought we were going to get here. Then every single member of the human race was in the ring to try and break these guys up, and you know how it goes. Tyson Fury broke free and he got a few shots in, and Braun Strowman broke free and he got a few shots in, and this went way too long, although there was something cool about it. It's just not a scenario you expect to see a former championship boxer in, especially with a guy just like Braun Strowman. Eventually Braun got mad and he went to the back and somebody caught him with a microphone and started to ask the dumbest questions you have ever heard in your life. After that, after there'd been a scuffle, he got asked, well, are you going to apologise to him now? Braun was like, of course I'm not going to apologise to him. Also, I said I wanted to eat him. You didn't have to eat him. Then I crap him out and go, oh, sorry. It's too late by then. He's dead. He was so mad he then stormed back out and they started going at it again. And this will, of course, get all the mainstream coverage that WWE is after. That's why they're doing it. Fair play to them. I mean, it wasn't like Stone Cold Steve Austin and Mike Tyson levels, but I bet it still gets a lot of hoo-ha out there. And look, like I say, I did get a kick out of it. We do have to point out that whoever told Tyson Fury to throw some work punches should probably be buried in a hole, because it's Tyson Fury, right? If he hits you for real, he only knows how to hit for real, you will probably break your skull, and it's going to be very difficult for a boxer to learn, okay, how do I actually pull my punch? So he was throwing punches at security guards, and they were falling down. There's literally about this much space. So if I do this, see, look, it's like that. Stupid. That's not his fault, by the way. Again, it's not his fault. He just didn't want to murder anyone because he understands how the world works. Which brings us to the end of Raw, and I have to say it did feel very much like a filler episode because we do have the draft on Friday, and also there was a lot of like rehab here from the Hell in the Show. So as we talked about in WWE, like, look, let's keep everything calm, let's keep everything neutral, and you can get to the other side. That doesn't mean the spinning arrow comes out. Very sadly, it has to get it down. It was just a by-the-numbers show. If you just want to go and watch the YouTube clips or watch their ups and downs, I understand. Now, don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you thought about the show. Like, share, and subscribe. Head over to whatculture.com and read yourself some articles. Follow What Culture on Twitter, What Culture WWE. Watch more videos here on What Culture Wrestling, especially the ups and downs for Hell in a Cell. Boy, how did that cause some noise. My name is Simon from What Culture. Thank you as always for joining me. And I'll see you on Wednesday. We have special ups and downs that maybe if it does well, we'll continue to do more of them. You'll see. On Saturday we'll be back to up those downs with SmackDown. Hi guys, I'm Adam Wilborn from from What Culture.
And I'm Andy Murray from What Culture.
And don't forget, you can get the news out and about if you're on the go as a podcast by searching for What Culture Wrestling in iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get podcasts from. Coming up, though, a latest update on the situation between Seth Rollins and The Fiend.
We've got a post-Hell in a Cell injury update. 2 major stars.
Potential Survivor Series spoilers.
And an A.
What's saying? Hell Reaper.
Hell Reaper.
My name's Court.
Hi, and welcome back to 3 and Out with Chris Spielman, brought to you by Comerica. I'm Mike O'Hara. And Chris Spielman, we're coming off the bye and looking forward to the last 12 games of the season, starting next Monday night in Green Bay against the Packers. How do you think the Lions are sitting right now with 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie? It's a tough division. That has them in 3rd place.
Yeah, but I think they're doing well, Mike, and you look at it, the one game they do regret, I believe, is the opening game, Arizona Cardinals, when they had them on the ropes and ended up with a tie where they probably should have walked out of there with a win. But the counter to that is, in Philadelphia, remember, Ortega-Whiteside dropped a game-winning touchdown pass.
A little Secret Service-ish tonight, Dion. You look good, though, man. You look good, Chris. But you know what?
Action. Now the Rams are up next for the Niners. 5 of their last 6 games are against the Packers, Ravens, Saints, Rams, and Seahawks. We will find out over that stretch exactly how good the San Francisco team is. But it would be silly to watch a performance like Monday night's and stay in wait-and-see mode. They finally are healthy, and this was an eye-opening display of what that looks like. Very creative play calling on offense, and awfully disruptive defensive front. 49ers are 4-0, and they are here. Meanwhile, Cleveland heads home for 4-1 Seattle, then hit the road for unbeaten New England. It's early, but they're 2-3, and they run the risk of running out of wiggle room really early in this season that had so much promise back in summer camp. Report, these are Salters with Nick Bosa.
Nick, you told me this week that you have been so close. It all came together tonight. What felt different?
Nothing was different. Nothing was different. We all just kept the same mindset. Kept rushing. We knew we were going to have some opportunities, and we made the most of them.
I mean, for you personally, you told me you focused on finishing for this last week. What's it like to finally see the result of all the hard work on the field?
It's amazing. I mean, you know you're working hard, and you know you're winning, you're getting there, but you're not finishing. And the fact that I could get some tonight was huge.
Now, you had 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. That's the first time that a 49er has done that in the last 20 years. What does that alone mean to you?
I mean, that's unbelievable. The amount of great players that have came through this franchise, I'm just happy to bring us 4-0.
You had one particular sack celebration that had us all chuckling. Take us through the flag plant, and what was the motivation behind that?
I'm sure my Buckeye fans know, but a couple years back, Baker planted the flag in the horseshoe, so I had to get him back for it.
All in good fun, right?
Yeah, all in good fun.
Your defense held them to 180 total yards. What message did the D send tonight?
I mean, the same message we've been sending all year. We're a championship level defense, and we're gonna get after you all game.
Thanks, and congratulations on the win.
All right, let's take a deeper look at this win for the Niners. San Francisco now favored to win the NFC West according to Football Power Index. Just barely, but 52%. Big test comes now as they are at Los Angeles, as in the Rams Week 6. Jimmy Garoppolo now 5-0 as a starter at home since he was traded to San Francisco in 2017. Last 49ers starting quarterback to do that, Colin Kaepernick. The only 49ers player to have a longer streak was Sean Hill. Where did he go to school, Steve?
Maryland.
That's correct. 49ers 4-0 for the first time. For just the 3rd time, I should say, in the Super Bowl era, the first since 1990, when they won their first 10 games coming off back-to-back Super Bowl wins. That was Joe Montana's last healthy season, by the way. Booger McFarland joins us now. And Booger, 4 games is 4 games. It's a quarter of your season in the National Football League, but you just watched a dominating performance on both lines of scrimmage. What are you prepared to say about what you believe this 49ers team can be by the time we reach the end of this season?
Yeah, what?
Well, Scott, it's really simple. They have what it takes, and they don't travel anywhere. They can take it in rain, sleet, snow, hot weather, cold weather. It doesn't matter. They can run the football. 275 yards rushing tonight. I'm going to be interested to see what's going on with their fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. He left the game tonight. That's an important injury. If he can't go, their entire run game changes. Defensively, they can get after your quarterback with 4 people. Nick Bosa had a dominating night tonight. They have 5 first-round picks, Scotty, up front, and it showed. When you can rush with 4, now you drop 6 or 7 guys behind, and you can get interceptions. Richard Sherman playing zone. Williams getting an interception down by the goal line. They have a formula that will travel anywhere in any stadium against anybody. They can run the football, they stop the run, and they can get after your quarterback with 4. So they're 4-0, Scotty, and I like the formula that they have.
Booger, on the other side of this is a Cleveland team, as we know, that was hoping to make this quantum leap after being a punchline for so long. Here they sit at 2-3. Seattle 4-1 is next. Unbeaten New England is on the back end. I said a moment ago they're running out of wiggle room quickly. Does what ailed them, is what ailed them, I should say, fixable in your opinion?
Well, I think it is, and it's going to start with Freddie Kitchens, Todd Monken, and Baker Mayfield. If you watch Baker Mayfield, there's inconsistent play. Sometimes he makes a really good throw, and then sometimes it turns into backyard football. They have to have efficiency and consistency from that position. They tried to bring the same game plan against Baltimore here to San Francisco. 2 tight ends, 1 back. We're going to run the football, but the mistakes, 4 turnovers. When you turn the football over, the penalties, drop passes. Right now, this is a young, undisciplined football team, and the quarterback is inconsistent. So if you want to fix it, you go back, you start with the quarterback, and you make sure he understands where you want to go with the football. Scotty, what did we hear all week long? How are you going to get OBJ the ball? They tried every which way possible tonight to get number 13 involved, and they still lost 31-3. So there's a lot of soul searching that needs to go on in Cleveland, but it's got to start with Baker Mayfield. He's got to be more consistent. A lot of good, a lot of bad. I need him to be more consistent.
Lions, Packers, good NFC North battle next Monday. Travel well. We'll talk again next week. I look forward to it, Booger. Thank you.
Absolutely. Next week I'll have a bratwurst and I'll be smiling, baby.
I know you will. You love some food. Ryan Clark joins us now as we pivot, obviously on the same topic. And San Francisco at home expected to win this game, but not like this. From the very beginning, Breida, then the defense turns it over. They cash the turnovers, not with field goals, but with touchdowns. In the NFL, man, that you get a big lead that way, and you can really milk it and put it to bed, and they did. What about the way that they did this offensively was eye-opening to you? It was the variety of runs that we saw from this Kyle Shanahan offense, and we've known that the Shanahan family has always been creative. They've always found different ways to get different people.
Much taller, see she awake. So we head over.
Go anyway. They come do it.
Hello. I was just making sure you weren't still sleeping. No problem. Okay, I'm on my way. Bye-bye. You wake now. She just woke up. Right before I called, she said, I knew she did. That's why I was like, I gotta call her before I come.
The chosen one, Azriel Blackwell. Alexander Wolf.
Damn, what do you call it? Went out last night. The fuse when I was vacuuming, had to put it.
Cedric Alexander.
foot in the ball. But from the beginning of this game, Matt Breida goes a yard on the first play. The first play from scrimmage, you have Juszczyk, you have Kittle out in front of him, and then you see the speed down the sideline. And then you come back and we use a different variety of ball carriers. There's the double reverse to Marquise Goodwin. They even got George Kittle involved in the run game on a quick sweep from the tight end wing position. Oh, man, he can absolutely run the football. He's a guy who gets a ton of yards after the catch. He also added Tevin Coleman tonight, and there was a 4th and 1 play where you send Marquise Goodwin in motion, and then you bring him back behind the quarterback, and now the linebacker has their eyes on him because of the speed. You get the ball to Coleman, and you get 8 yards. When you have an offensive coordinator that can do the things that Kyle...
Thanks for joining us, everyone. These fans are about ready to tear this roof off, so we better get going quick. Stay right where you are, because this has the potential to be one of the best nights in WWE history.
On the other side, as Alicia spoke to him, Bosa is a bad boy. I mean, look, this was as advertised. Has he surprised you with...
I look at this card and my mouth starts to water. Sit tight for singles action coming up next.
About Nick Bosa for 2 years now, and now you finally get to see it manifest itself.
Up next is the long-awaited championship match.
He was great from the
We have one of the best talents on the roster today against an imposing adversary. Nothing like a championship match.
Watch the amount of yardage he covers with just hustle. We know about the skill, we know about the hands, we know about the power, we know about the speed, but it's about finishing. Here, he's going to get to Baker Mayfield. It's a 2-man rush with a spy over the center. He's doubled right now, SVP, and Baker Mayfield's the guy who doesn't step up. Bosa knows that. He goes around, he makes the play. This is my favorite play of the game from Nick Bosa. We're going to have a tackle in stunt. D Ford is going to come up the field and go underneath. Nick Bosa falls to the ground. This play is over. This play is dead. Baker Mayfield thinks he's going to get out the pocket, and he finishes it. Then you see, we don't forget, we planted the flag in the middle of our field. Even though it's artificial turf, we do not care. We're going to hunt you the rest of your life, and that's exactly what Bosa did tonight.
You like a dude with a long memory.
I absolutely do. You can't forget.
And he didn't. He waited a while, and he biggest stage and the brightest lights, he got his revenge. I appreciate your time. All right, we'll continue on Sports Center.
It's like swimming.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Television Heavyweight Championship.
Welcome to Undisputed.
Introducing the challenger from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds. He is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Cedric Alexander. Introducing the champion from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 224 pounds, he is the World Television Heavyweight Champion, the Chosen One, Azrael Blackwell.
Hope you're ready.
Heavyweight Champion.
And we're ready to go, folks.
And guys, this is where we find out who the better competitor.
Looking good here.
Or bad, depending on who you're rooting for.
This could be, I'll be shocked if that's not it. Put a fork in this one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nobody comes back from this.
Now that's how you successfully defend your time.
He may get the 3 count right there. The history books will have to wait another day.
Here is your winner, and still the World Television Heavyweight Champion, the Chosen One, Azrael Blackwell.
Big win here to start the show.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks. The rest of the card should be every bit as good as the last match, too. Get ready for tag team action. Coming up next. We have a great match coming up next. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against Daniel Bryan. This will surely be a true mano-a-mano test. It's amazing. For more than 50 years, men and women have entered this ring all in the name of greatness to see who is truly the best. I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time. This would be a main event in any arena across the country, but guys, tonight, the great people here in East Lansing are the lucky ones.
What do you think about Daniel Bryan? For those who are unfamiliar with him, what can they anticipate out of him here?
Hey, he's a WWE superstar, which means he's among the very best to lace a pair of boots. But does he have what it takes to beat his competition here tonight? That remains to be seen.
Bryan is not playing right now. Daniel Bryan going to work. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. One for good measure. This just might be enough for him to take the victory here. Oh man, Tommaso Ciampa just doesn't even know where he is.
Gets to the ropes, forcing the break.
And Michael, I have to question the decision to go for a submission so close to the ropes.
Look out.
Here he goes for the win. The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan picks up the victory here tonight.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight. Hope the next match lives up to the hype of the rest of the card. Singles match coming up next.
We're moments away from pure chaos. The triple threat match is next.
This is going to be out of control.
Making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 224 pounds, Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder looking to be in great shape for this one, guys.
Yeah, I don't think Zack Ryder skipped too many leg days.
I'd like to point out just how focused these guys look here tonight. They really do, Michael, which makes me think we're in for one heck of a match here tonight.
Guys, this sold-out arena is buzzing right now in anticipation of this triple threat match.
Yeah, and I'm willing to bet the concession stands are on empty right now. Nobody wants to miss even a second of this match.
And on top of that, in the next WWE.com.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, the ECW Worldwide Television Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Here comes the beast incarnate himself, Brock Lesnar.
And he's looking badder than ever, Cole.
Well, I think we can all agree that this will be no easy match for him here tonight.
Yeah, but you could say that about every match here on the card. There's no such thing as a cakewalk here in the WWE.
Okay, guys, here we go.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
Zack Ryder's on the attack now.
And he delivers a knee. Inverted DDT plants him. Okay, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about Brock Lesnar here. You're the so-called expert, so what can we expect from him tonight?
Brock Lesnar has dominated every arena he's played in, from college wrestling to MMA to the WWE, and there's no reason to think he won't dominate this match here tonight.
Well, he's trained all his life to be here. It's either going to pay off or not. We'll see real soon.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. But things can change in an instant in a triple threat match.
He's got to be careful here. While he hasn't absorbed too much punishment yet, triple threat matches have a way of getting out of hand very quickly.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
Zack Ryder is a force within the ring.
There may not be a more heartless individual than Bray Wyatt. When the lights go out and the Eater of Worlds stands in front of us, we're almost guaranteed to witness a gruesome scene.
In my opinion, Bray Wyatt has got to get back into this. What are your thoughts? We're all going to find out what he's made of here in this triple threat match.
He's not looking like himself right now, and I hate to say it, but this might be the beginning of the end for him here.
There's the suplex. Hits him with a headbutt. Bray Wyatt has nothing but cruel intentions and no absence of malice. Bray Wyatt looks to eviscerate anyone who does not follow him. Everyone in the WWE locker room and the WWE Universe knows that.
Bray Wyatt can hold millions of people around the world in the palm of his hand, and that's what makes him such a harrowing figure.
Zack Ryder is a force within the ring. Not even close.
Jeez, that was embarrassing.
Zack Ryder may be in a bad way here. This is a dangerous spot for him to be here in this triple threat match.
I hate to say it, but if he doesn't change his game plan soon, these two guys are going to tear him limb from limb.
Suplex City! This might be the opportunity he needed.
And Byron, he's still down after that one.
Yeah, that did some big-time damage, Michael.
Oh, no.
Lesnar's about to end this.
F5.
Oh, my. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Things don't look good for Bray Wyatt.
He doesn't. Zack Ryder with a rope rider.
Is it enough?
Zack Ryder covers. No, a kick out for Brock Lesnar.
And we continue.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Sent into the ropes with a snake eyes. Tough luck there. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. It could be over here. And the triple threat is over. This place is going nuts.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
Looking dominant at times in the victory.
That's the kind of action you expect here in the WWE when you put 3 rabid competitors in the ring at the same time.
Guys, I have to say, that was an amazing match. It'll be tough for the next match to be as good, but we shall see. Don't go anywhere.
about Baker Mayfield. So I think